Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4Cap Scaler. So, Google Stadia, everyone's talking about that Google Stadia has no games, that Google Stadia Pro subscription, $10 a month is not worth it, that there's no benefit there. I'm like, well, maybe to you there's no benefit, but I think to majority others out there, I think there's a huge benefit because now they have the opportunity to have something where they don't have to spend $400 $500 for a console or build a very expensive PC. Now they can enjoy games like Red Dead Redemption 2, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Wolfenstein Youngblood, Darksiders, Rage 2, Attack on the Titan 2, Grid, Metro Exodus, Guild. I mean, the list goes on, and not to mention the games that have DLCs like Metro Exodus, the Two Kernels, Metro Exodus Sam's Story, Final Fantasy, Trials Rising, Football Manager, Just Dance, Monster Energy, Supercross, the official video game, Grid Ultimate Edition, Mortal Kombat, and of course Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So there's definitely tons of stuff here for you to play. Like in terms of, well, NBA 2K20, I forgot to mention that as well. What other benefits do you have? Of course, you can play it on your laptop, you can play it on your desktop, you can play it on your television in 4K HDR. Hell, you can even connect it to your projector if you have a 4K HDR projector or just a 1080p projector. You can play it on your phone, and it runs really good on the phone. I was able to play it on a Wi-Fi hotspot, and I had no issues playing it. So you can play it on your phone, on your Android phone, Android tablet, Google Pixel. So you got a variety of choices on how you want to play. To me, that's a big benefit. That's a big bonus that you have that option. You can take the games that you own, you can take them with you, and the games that you purchased, actually, the game that you actually purchased, you can take them with you and you can play them. You don't have to worry about publishers pulling them out. Unlike GeForce Now, the games that you own, you can't play on the GeForce Now because only the games that they support you can play, but those games that they support, that the GeForce supports, guess what? Maybe you don't have those games, or maybe you're not interested in buying those games. Maybe you're not going to purchase those games. So there's a double-edged sword to that. And then you're paying $5 a month, and you only have 6 hours of play. Like, really? And it's only 1080p. Yes, granted, you can adjust the graphics settings, but with a 1080p, I don't think you're going to see that much of a difference in graphics, okay? The idea is for you to be able to bump it up to 1440p, 4K, so you can see if NVIDIA allows you to, like, use 4K and HDR, and then maxed out the settings, if they allow you to do that, and if they let you use their RTX Titan, okay, then maybe there's some benefit in that. But here, let me just tell you one key feature that I like about Google Stadia. All of these games that you see, Red Dead Redemption 2, Mortal Kombat 11, The Grid, Supercross 3, Tomb Raider, Guild, all of these games that you see here, guess what? They're not going away. They're here to stay, okay? Because Google Stadia has already established a deal with the publishers and developers, and they tailor-made these games to work specifically with Google Stadia. Not only are they going to work great because they're specifically tailor-made, but at the same time, you don't have to worry about them exiting out. You don't have to worry about those games not being here anymore, unlike with the GeForce Now. Okay? So to me, that's the big bonus. Also, not to mention, with GeForce Now, you're limited. If you have NVIDIA Shield, guess what? There's certain games that they don't support There's a lot of games that they don't support gamepad. You have to use a mouse and keyboard. I mean, how pathetic is that? With the Google Stadia, you can choose both mouse and keyboard or a gamepad. So you have two different choices. You can choose how you want to play it. You want to play it on a mouse and keyboard? Fine. You want to play it on a controller? Fine. So you have options, you have choices, you have variety. All right. And this is the reason, guys, why you're paying the price, why you're paying the full price. You're paying the full price because of the convenience. Okay. But people say, but I don't own it. Guess what? None of the games that you buy, you don't own. If you don't have access, or if you forgot your password, or if you lost your account, or if somebody hacked your account, or let's say somebody hacked your PlayStation account, then guess what? All those games are lost. You cannot use them because somebody else is using that activation code that you have, and you got to prove to them that it's you who lost those games. All right. All you're buying is a license. Okay, guys, when you purchase games today, you're just buying a license fee. License so you can play it. You're just leasing your games. You're not really owning them. Okay, it's not like back in the days where you put in a cartridge and you know you're playing it. It's not like back in the days when you put on the CD and you know you're reading it from the CD-ROM. Those days are over. The only console that is currently only doing that, it's Nintendo Switch. Okay? So Nintendo is the only company where you own your games. So if you want to own the games, you need to switch to Nintendo. Like Nintendo is like the only console that I know that you own your games. And Nintendo is pretty awesome if you ask me personally. I think Nintendo has become like what you would call it, a big elephant in the room. And I know people don't want to talk about Nintendo because you can't live stream games on YouTube from Nintendo unless you have authorization partnership with Nintendo. So that's a double-edged sword there. I get that. I understand that. But Nintendo Switch, guess what? You actually can play those games. They're yours. You don't have to be connected to the internet. You can play them. That's a big bonus. All right. So I don't want to hear it, guys. People talking to me about, PlayStation 5, physical media. No. That disc you have, the one you have, without the internet, you cannot play that game because you need the internet and you need to be signed in to your account to verify that you actually have purchased that game. Okay, they need to verify it every single time. Why? Because of the piracy issues. So, guys, let's not get things twisted. All right? I'm all about physical media. No one has more physical media than me. But I can accept the fact that, hey, this is 2020. Times have changed. Things are different. This is the way it is right now. All right? I'm not saying that I like this, but it is what it is. But the way I look at it is, hey, if I have to choose from one of the services currently right now, I would say Google Stadia, in my opinion, is pretty good. And I was kind of wrong about Google Stadia, where I was like, oh, it's going to fail and this and that. Nope, it's not failing. I mean, it's doing pretty good. Next month, wait till next month. All the games are going to come out next month, including the big one, Doom Eternal. You can only play it on Google Stadia. You can't play it on your GeForce Now. You can't play it on your xCloud. You can only play it on Google Stadia. When it comes to cloud gaming, I'm not saying like in general, sure. In general, you can play it on your PlayStation, your Xbox One X, on your PC. I'm not saying that. I'm saying in terms of cloud gaming, guess what? Only one place. Google Stadia. And it's going to work perfectly. You don't have to worry about any kind of updates. You don't have to worry about any kind of servers? Am I connected to their server? Am I logged in? Did I patch up my updates? As my graphical drivers are supported for this game? Guess what? It's all done for you. All the heavy lifting, everything's done for you. All you gotta do is kick back, relax, and click play, and choose where you want to play. That's convenience. That's why you're paying that $60 on Google Stadia. But they do have deals. This is what drives me crazy. Some people are saying, "Oh, there's no deals." What is this? There is a deal. They have deals since 3.5 months, since November. They always had deals from time to time. Okay? They have deals. Like this one, it's only $20. Wolfenstein, Youngblood, $20. Dragon Ball Xenoverse, $25 from $50. Borderlands, there you go, $50 from $100 on the Super Deluxe Edition. This King, it's only $10 from $20. So they do have deals, They do have deals, and of course, if you're looking for the NBA, I think the NBA has there were some deals for the NBA, I think. Yeah, NBA 2K20 Digital Deluxe Legendary Edition, Red Dead Redemption Special Edition, $53. So there are deals, so come on, guys, And people say, "Oh, there's nobody playing on Google Stadia." Not true. I got tons of friends. Dude, look how many friends I have on Google Stadia. It's like, what are you guys talking about? Tons of friends. There's tons of people out there playing Google Stadia. And it's just amazing to see how desperate some of these journalists, so-called journalists, are. Here's what I want to know. Is it possible for any of these journalists out there to give Google Stadia at least some positive feedback? Like, just one. At least one. None of them can give at least one positive feedback. I don't know why is that so difficult to do. I mean, what's the one positive feedback? Well, guess what? These games that you own here, that you have them here, they're not going anywhere. They're yours. Okay? The only way these games are not going to be here is if Google Stadia service gets shut down. That's like the only way. And another thing is you can refund. You can refund the games that you don't like. You just go to Google Store and you refund them. It's that simple. So, but there's never any positive feedback that I see from those journalists, And I'm not going to mention which outlets they are. You know who they are. But they're praising GeForce. Praising GeForce now, really? Really? You praising a company who can't even make a deal with the publishers and is doing something without publishers' consent? That's the kind of company you're praising? Really? Come on, Like I said, there's a reason why you're paying the full price, guys, on Google Stadia. Let's not forget, 4K and HDR. I can't tell a difference between what I'm playing on my television with 4K HDR versus me connecting my Xbox One X. It's exactly the same. I don't see any difference. I don't notice any soft imagery. I don't notice any blurring, video buffer, none of that stuff. It works just fine. So that's all I wanted to cover here on this video. Because to me it's just amazing just how much people just love to trash Google Stadia, And people say, but you trashed it too. I was covering positives and negatives. There's a difference. I was covering positives and negatives. I was covering positives and negatives on all of these services. When it comes to NVIDIA, GeForce, I was covering positives and negatives. But opinions do change depending on the progress of the service. Okay? Opinions do change. And I do change my opinions based on the progress. I don't know, maybe 6 months from now, maybe Nvidia is going to surprise me. I don't know. But opinions do change. Maybe Google Stadia is going to surprise the hell out of everybody by the end of this year. Opinions do change depending on the progress of the service. Why is this so difficult for people to understand? You know, who is not going to understand this? Well, a person who doesn't get it. That's who. Person who wants to be holding a flag for only one company. That's a fanboys. That's who. A fanboys. Okay. You cannot reason with a fanboy. You cannot, try to make any kind of sense talking to a fanboy because they're only there to protect their brand at any cost. All right? I am not a fanboy. I'm somebody who enjoy variety. I have 5,000 videos to prove that point. It's all there for you to watch. I don't delete nothing. It's all there for the records. Go and watch it all day long. 24/7, 365 days a year if you want. But it's all there for you to watch at your pleasure. All right? I don't hide anything. It's all there. Go and watch it. All right? So, I just wanted to kind of give my take on it regarding Google Stadia. So, no, I'm not canceling my Pro subscription. I've been an avid supporter of Google Stadia, and I was probably the only one in the beginning of November 21st. Even Phil Harrison highlighted my comment, liked my comment. Go and check it out. Go to his Twitter page. Go to November 21st or November 21st or November 25th. Between 21st and 25th, go check out his posts and you will see my highlighted comments. My highlighted comment from Phil Harrison. I told him that Google Stadia works, and it works. I think it was November 25th when he loved and highlighted that comment. Go to his Twitter page and you'll see it. It's all there. I'm not bullshitting. November 25th, 2019. He highlighted my comment and liked it. So, what I'm trying to say here is this. I've been an avid supporter of Google Stadia. I still am an avid supporter of Google Stadia. And no one has done more videos on Google Stadia than me. No one has defended Google Stadia more than me. And it could be, I'll just go as far to say because of me, most possibly because of me, is the reason why there's even more support now for Google Stadia. But you welcome Google. I don't want anything in return. You welcome. Just as I did for the Xbox, Microsoft with the Xbox One S. While everybody was just riding on the PlayStation 4 cocktail, guess what? I was the one out there that was pushing videos for Microsoft and the Xbox One S. It's all there. I have those videos. It's all there to prove it. Okay? This might sound like I'm bragging. No, that's not me having any bragging rights. This is the fact. Okay? I have videos to prove that. Okay? That's the way it is. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I just wanted to shed some light on Google Stadia. All right? And I'm going to keep my subscription. I'm enjoying Google Stadia. I've been playing a Supercross 3. And please, guys, let's get some people on the online. Okay? We need to get more people to play Supercross 3. All right? It's a pretty cool game. It's a lot of fun. We need to get some more people to play Supercross 3 instead of just the grid here. So I hope you guys find this video informative, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one though. Take care.